Hello students, welcome to our teacher app. I'm your physics teacher. Today we are going to deal about our 9th standard chapter motion. Students, let us start our lesson. Introduction part are the main points or main contents of the lesson motion. In this lesson we will deal about first of all what is meant by rest. Rest is simply defined as if a body do not change its position with respect to surroundings. Okay, we will deal in detail what is meant by rest. Later we will deal about what is meant by motion. Motion is nothing but if a particular body changing its position with respect to time or surrounding is called motion. Later we will deal about or will come across a topic known as relative. It's a very important topic upon which many topics will be depending. So relative means in this topic we will deal about how rest is relative and how motion is relative, or how does a two bodies will be either in rest or in motion with respect to another bodies, right? So in relative we will deal about again these two topics, how rest is relative and how motion is relative to each other. So this is one of the important topics of the lesson, right? So later we will deal about the topic known as scalar and vector. Scalar and vector. So scalar and vector means scalar is a physical quantity which has only magnitude. Magnitude means length, that's it. And vector is a physical quantity which has both magnitude and direction. Here there will be no certain direction or proper direction. A proper direction is not there here, right? So we will jump into this, the just basics of the lesson. Next we will jump into the main topics of the lesson. First one is known as distance. Distance or path length. So what is meant by distance means distance is nothing but, or the path length is nothing but the traveling path of a body in a given time, right? So the units we will deal about as meters, and we have different units also we will deal about them. And distance falls under the category of scalar or vector, we will see them. And the next one we will deal about another topic known as displacement. So displacement is nothing but the shortest distance from starting to ending point of the journey, and we will deal about whether it is a vector or a scalar in the topic of the lesson, right? So next we had topics which are depending upon these topics of distance and displacement. First one is speed. Speed could be defined as simply it is the ratio of distance traveled by time taken. Distance traveled by time taken. Okay, so speed is equal to distance by time taken. And we will see all the kinds of varieties or all the possible models of speed next. Later we will deal about the units also. All the speed, I mean in the different kinds of speeds that we are going to deal will have the same units as that of the speed. The types of speeds are, first one, uniform motion or uniform speed. Second one, non-uniform speed. Third one, average speed. Among all the kinds of speed, this is also one of the important topic that you have to know, right? The fourth one, a final one, is known as instantaneous speed. Instantaneous speed. Similarly, for velocities also, you will have the same topic like uniform velocity, non-uniform velocity, average velocity, instantaneous velocity. Okay. So in the lesson, we will deal about what is the difference between these kinds of speeds and how could in which situation which of the speed will be equal to which of the speed, we will deal about that. Okay. And one thing here, there is a relation between distance and displacement also. We will deal about which one is the more having more amount of magnitude, or among these two which one is the greatest one and which one is the smallest one. We also deal about those topics, right? So in the next one we will deal about velocity. Velocity could be defined simply as it is the ratio of displacement by time taken. Displacement by time taken. So in this also we will deal about, instead of speed, you will call it by the name of uniform velocity, non-uniform velocity, average velocity, instantaneous velocity. Okay. So students, later we will deal about, just now we have completed about velocities, and later we will deal about non-uniform motion. Non-uniform motion. So non-uniform motion means speed is not maintained as constant. So this leads to a topic of acceleration. So acceleration is called as rate of change of velocity. If the speed increases, the speed is represented by symbol V. If the speed is increasing, we say the body is accelerating. And if the speed is decreasing, we will say body is retarding. This word is important. Negative acceleration is called retardation or retarding, or deceleration. Okay, students. So in the next one, we will deal about the topic known as, very important topic, equations of motion. Equations of motion. Equations of motions are simply three equations. The first equation will be called as V is equal to U plus AT. The second equation is called S is equal to UT plus half AT square. Clear? And third equation is known as V square minus U square is equal to 2S. So V square minus U square is equal to S. That is the third equation of motion. So among, or in these three equations of motion, V is known as final velocity, U is known as initial velocity, U is called initial velocity, V is called final velocity. Yeah. S is known as displacement. A is called acceleration and T is called time. A is called acceleration and T is called time. Okay. And in the lesson we will deal about when can you are able to use this formulae and when you are not able to use this formulae. And as an additional part, or one topic is more, we will deal about uniform circular motion. Uniform circular motion. So these are the main contents or main topics of our